Mark Wahlberg was there with a group of his friends and began chasing and harassing Jesse Coleman with very violent, very racial remarks, but also throwing rocks. That had happened on the first day. On the second day, when this public school class came back, Wahlberg was there again, this time with a bigger group of friends, and this time again hurling rocks at the teacher, a white teacher, and her students, who included Jesse Coleman, to the point where an ambulance had to be called to assist the students. And in this case, we actually did not prosecute Wahlberg and his co-defendants for those attacks on Savin Hill Beach. We instead sought what's called a civil rights injunction, which is a very serious matter, was then, is now, in which someone is issued an order, told to never do this again, told that this is in violation of all the values and the laws of Massachusetts, and that if you do it again, you will go to prison. So it is essentially a very stern warning. What made this case stand out was that Mark Wahlberg had violated a civil rights injunction. I really recall no other instance of a defendant doing that. And it was not just that he had violated it, but the second time was more violent and was towards a different class of individuals, Vietnamese individuals. So it showed really undifferentiated bigotry and increased violence. And this, for us, presented a real issue of accountability and public safety. I feel like with pardons, it cannot be the case that someone of privilege and status has a better opportunity at a pardon than someone who doesn't. And I'm not saying that that's the case here, but I think pardons are very rare. And for the one pardon on a racial crime in this Commonwealth to be of someone who really does have unique access to privilege and to status, and who has not acknowledged the racial nature of his crimes, I think that would raise a question about whether justice is available to all on the same basis.